Many of you will not be surprised to hear that I think Brantford is a very caring community, and an opportunity to prove just that comes up this Tuesday. Joining me in the studio right now is Carly Gallant-Jenkins and Layla Black. You're with the Woodland Cultural Center, and we've got something very special happening this weekend. In fact, a lot of special things happening this weekend. We've got Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, but we want to talk about Tuesday. What's Tuesday?
Tuesday is Giving Tuesday.
Okay, so explain a little bit to our viewers what Giving Tuesday is.
So after all that mass consumerism of the weekend, it gives you a day to look back at your community and give back. So
perfect, and Brantford is the perfect community to do just that.
It
so
is.
The opportunity to give back, Layla, is?
Well, there's so many ways that you can give back. You can do good, you can share good, you can learn good. Basically, they want you to engage in good activities and doing good things for your community. And that's a global initiative that everyone all over the world is taking a moment just to step back and do good in their communities.
And one of the ways we like to do good is, of course, looking after our own. And we've got quite a history right here in this community. And of course, you're involved with the Woodland Cultural Center. And there's a special project taking place there where we can help some people. And I want to talk to you about that, Carly.
yeah, so we've set a goal. So on Giving Tuesday, we are hoping to raise the funds to help do the masonry work. That's the next phase of Save the Evidence.
Save the evidence. And
Yes.
I guess we should tell our viewers a little bit about, if they've been living under a rock for the last little while and they don't know what the Save the Evidence campaign is, let's talk a little bit about that first.
Of course, so it began in 2014 after severe roof damage. So we had to ask the community what they wanted us to do. Did they want us to tear the building down, or did they want us to fundraise to save the building? The community responded, 98% said save it.
Yeah.
So that's when Save the Evidence began.
And that's when we had you back in the studio a long time ago to talk just about that, Carly. So I just wanted to refresh our viewers' memory about that, because the Woodland Cultural Center has a long and storied history in this community, as you know, the residential school history, and of course the Truth and Reconciliation. We do want to save the evidence and remind people that our history is certainly something not necessarily to be proud of, but to recognize and pay homage to the people that paved the way for us to make it right.
Exactly, yeah. We always have to look back at history so we don't let it happen again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this here is a very special reminder of what can happen on Tuesday, and then again going beyond Tuesday, because it's Gift a Brick.
Yes, so after Giving Tuesday, so our goal for Giving Tuesday is to raise the funds for 1,000 bricks. This is just a small percentage of what we have to do. We have 400,000 bricks to redo, which will roughly cost us $2 million.
That's a lot of bricks.
Yes, it is, and
Okay.
it's roughly $5 a brick.
Okay.
So what we're hoping for in Giving Tuesday is just one day and raise the funds for 1,000 bricks, which is $5,000.
Okay. And then, Layla, you had mentioned that even after Giving Tuesday, heading on into the holiday season, people can continue to support this initiative.
Yeah, so you can actually gift a brick in someone else's name as well. And I mean, that's a perfect gift, as you're helping them feel like they're part of this restoration project. So these bricks, it's all of the community coming together and, you know, putting your mark on this historical building to preserve it and to save it. So yeah, the Gift a Brick campaign will continue throughout the holidays. We have a lot of local organizations, businesses, schools that are supporting the Gift a Brick program as well. But we really want to kick it off on Tuesday because we have a special anonymous donor who's agreed to match all of the donations made on Giving Tuesday, up to $5,000. So, yeah.
Once again, an example of somebody here in Brantford, a very
Right.
caring individual. So, but you know, Layla, you couldn't have painted a better picture or a segue for me, because we're talking about putting a mark on these bricks. There are some very special bricks in this building already that we want to try to preserve because they've got some signatures on them.
Yep, so every single brick has a story. Survivors, when they were students, they would have written their names or a mark or their year they went or a message.
Wow.
And some that returned that then wrote a message as adults, returning for sometimes their first time. So each one has a story and we want to save every single one.
And what steps are being taken to make sure that those bricks are preserved?
So the steps, as far as us non-construction people know, is that they have to re-mortar every single brick.
Okay.
At least the ones that are damaged, so that they stay on the building. The bricks that have damage, so you can see for this one, you can see the
little bit of
crack
a crack
here.
in it, yeah.
So what they would have to do, this is one that doesn't have significant damage, but that example, that they'd have to re-pin that.
Okay.
So there would be a pin that would go in that would be invisible to the eye from the exterior, And then they also have to repoint them, so all the
Wow.
remortaring. And so that has to happen to all the damaged bricks. And some of the areas where the bricks are damaged beyond repair, the bricks do unfortunately have to be replaced.
Okay. So that's Giving Tuesday and Gift a Brick, and the campaign carries on throughout the holidays. But this Tuesday, we want to get how many bricks?
1,000 bricks.
1,000 bricks at $5 a brick. So we encourage you to get involved, and I'll have you both back, and we can talk about how successful the campaign was.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for having
so
us.
much.
Thank you. Back to you.